Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about fractions and what the different types are. So the first type we'll look at is called a proper fraction. These are fractions where the numerators are smaller than the denominators. Some examples would include 1/2, 2/5, and 3/4, because in each of these cases, the top number is smaller than the bottom number. The next type of fraction we're going to talk about is an improper fraction. This is the exact opposite of a proper fraction because the numerator is actually larger than the denominator. Some examples here would be 17/2, 9/4, or 6/5. So what is the third type of fraction? Well, that would be called a mixed fraction. And this is where you take an improper fraction and rewrite it as a whole number and a proper fraction. So that's why it's called mixed, because we're doing a whole number and a fraction together to rewrite these. So some examples of this might be 6 and 2/7, 3 and 4/5, or 2 and 1/3. Now, the biggest thing that I get questions about is, well, how do you go then from an improper fraction to a mixed fraction? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to long divide the two numbers, all right? Then the number on the top of the house is the whole number. The remainder is going to be the top or numerator of the proper fraction, and the denominator will match the original denominator. So let's take a look at this first example, 16/3. I want to start by long dividing that fraction. So I put the 16 under the house and the 3 outside of the house. Now 3 goes into 16 5 times, and 5 times 3 is 15. Now I can subtract down and I get a remainder of 1. So the number on top of the house is the whole number, right? So the number on top of the house in this case is 5. And then the remainder is the top of the proper fraction. So if you see, the remainder here was 1. So I now have 5 and 1 over, well, what's my denominator? Well, it's going to match the original denominator, which was 3. So 16 over 3 is 5 and 1/3. So those are the three types of fractions and how to convert from improper to mixed fraction format.